Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Sunless. See, where we left off last time, we were heading back to London. I fixed my volume problem. It wasn't anything significant, it was just the compressor was a little bit too aggressive, so it was compressing a little bit more than it should have, which is fine. It's all good. We're heading into Low Barnett, which is where we are supposed to go. To turn in, to find this husband to take back to Port Carnelian, I believe, and then hopefully gain the secrets to immortality. Low Barnett, the underground creepy church, with apparently a dry dock, or like an airlock dock for submarines. A sunken church with docking ports. Find the fierce philanthropist's husband. The source said he could be found here. And who is that in the shadows of the apse? Lytton stands in a secluded corner. He is inhumanly tall. His lower body is encased in a block of coral that raises him up. Beneath his shirt, his body is lumpen. A tracery of it, lurid and pink, has begun to sprout on his cheek, following the course of his veins. Let's deliver his wife's locket. He ignores you, intent instead on buffing a smooth shine from the brass. Perhaps a reminder of his past life will help. You hold the open locket up before him. Evelyn, he says, involuntarily, and looks up at you. She sent you? I always expected that other parties would find me first. He looks down at the gradual encroachment of coral. I cannot return, for her safety as well as the obvious, but I ask that you withhold the full nature of my condition from her. I wouldn't want to cause her further distress. You may now deliver word of her husband to the fierce philanthropist or ask him questions to advance your ambition. Ask him about the Seven. We were the Seven against Nida. Soldiers, spies, healers, zailers. We meant to democratize death, to break Nida's hold on immortality and distribute their hoard of years more evenly. It was a good scheme. Bourdain recruited our legions, Lorenzo charted our path, Eric sailed our troops up the Red River on living ships, Batuk led our armies, Rosina healed our wounds. After our defeat, we were separated. I don't know where the others hide except one, Miriam, who gathered us. She was a princess of the Presbyterate. Look for her deep in Scrimshanter, in the Stygian repository, where the white bones turn black. He takes a last look at the locket from his wife, then clicks it closed. Give her this, so she knows I sent you. Oh man, we have to go to the Scrimshanter. It's a long way. What was your role in the Seven? I was their financier. I came from modest means, however my congregation consisted of industrialists, the gentry, bankers, people with an interest in immortality and the willingness to invest. My doctrine was unconventional, eternal life, in this life, not the next. What became of your endeavor? We failed. We came close, we reached Nida. We breached the Persimmon Gate, but reinforcements came, and the wax wind was involved. We scattered. Each of the Seven found a place to hide in the depths at a cost. This is mine. He indicates his skirts of coral. Alright, I guess that's it. Port report. Port report. And we'll trade stories. Why not? We can speak of Hideaway or Rosegate. Yeah, we'll speak of one of them. Let's give him Rosegate. We now have Low Barnett Storyteller, and we gained a Z-story. You described the gleaming cabinets of cigars, the impressions of far-flung places conjured by each puff, the uplifting bite of freshly cut grass under surface sun, the dark whiff of lightness cellars stacked with mushroom wine, the sweating, savage sense of London's flesh pots. Your audience inhales in unison, savoring imaginary smoke. Fuel is a tale of terrors, right? It's not cheap exactly, it's just not money. What is that? What's glittering here? What is this? Scattered bones. Bones lay scattered and gnawed on the Z-bed. Rib cages yawn open, breastbone shattered, fragments of skull litter the sand like pearls. Could scavenge the bones? Scavenge the bones, why not? 28 echoes, 1 terror, and we succeeded at a Veils challenge. Up we go, back to the surface, and then into London itself. We'll drop off our stuff really quickly, and then we'll head out right away to Port Carnelian. I don't think we're going to have too much stuff to do in London. And we can just go through all the port reports really quickly because we've read them all before. And then hopefully we'll go down to Port Carnelian and see what the wife says about this turn of events, and then we have to go to Scrimshander, which is a long ways away. We came from there earlier, if you don't recall. It's a little bit unfortunate that we have to do that, but that's okay. I love the London song. Like, hands down, it's my favorite in the game. Do the worst, we have nothing to hide. Our terror is now down to 50. So nothing really happened. Really, nothing happened. Okay. Let's get some money. We have a lot of stuff. I'm not giving him my Searing Enigma, but some artifacts will be fine. We have 10 more, or 9 more, I guess I should say. We'll go down to 5 strange outlandish artifacts. I wish it wouldn't put us back to the top every time. Okay, that's fine. What about Judgment's Egg? I think we only have 1. The things we only have 1 of will definitely not give him. We're not going to give him any more lamentable relics. We can give him some strange catches, at least 1. Sea stories, we only have 5. Those are hardly worth giving to him. We need more Searing Enigmas to get the Dread Surmise, which is something we need. We'll give him an intriguing snippet, why not? That's it. Alright, story, Admiral, strategic information, first up, sport reports. Guiders Moor, nothing happened. Port Cecil, nothing happened. Nuncio, nothing happened. Abbey Rock was new. Actually, I should have read Abbey Rock, but whatever. Not a big deal. If you really want to know what happened in Abbey Rock's port report, you can check out one of the earlier not Zubmariner videos we did for this game, and then it'll be there. Man, we have so many. Where's your next? We could speak of moves with the great game. We only have 1 though, so I'm not going to give him that. Where do you want me to go now? Avid Horizon. Okay. I'll work on that. That's it. What do we need? We need some supplies. We have tons of fuel though. And we're off. We're at 5,700 echoes at the moment. We'll hit up Mutton Island on the way. Did I turn my light off? No. Okay, good. Terror is more of a danger to us currently than anything else. Mutton Island is apparently under Admiralty command though, so we might not even get a port report for it. We'll see. We'll find out rather quickly, actually. I can't recall if we get a port report from them or not. We're also going to be starting a new game today. It recently came out, so there'll be a video shortly after this one. I'm going to give a disclaimer ahead of time, both in this video and the intro video for the new game, is that it is apparently a very 18+ game. It's called Lust for Evil, I believe. It recently came out. It's got some pretty decent reviews. It's supposed to be a fairly coherent horror game, which is rare, and I'm really in a horror kick lately. So we're gonna give it a shot, but yeah, very, very 18+. There probably will be an 18+ lock on it. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but it has some serious nudity, and not like just The Witcher nudity, like the game has a lot of nudity in it, apparently, so just a heads up. Port report for Quaker 7, or Haven. Alright, where are we going? We can go to Demuth Island. We have a long trip, though. I guess Demuth Island first, grab the funging station down to the Utter Shroom, and then down from the Utter Shroom. Oh, what the hell? The Vast Eye. It knows you cannot evade its gaze. We have begun to suffer nightmares of the Vast Eye. That's unfortunate. We could go to the Chameleon Canal at some point too, but we'll work on that later. It's not of vital importance. Ooh, let's not hit that rock though. We can also go kill that thing, but that's also not really super important at the moment. The angler crab. I have a stuffy nose for some reason. It's really annoying me. And like mid-cast is not the time to blow your nose. Unless you turn off your microphone sneakily. And do it before anyone notices. But that doesn't make any sense either because I just told you guys. To be fair, after the vending station, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do though. Just because it is that time. Tea with the factor, we lose some terror, we gain some supplies, port report, and that's it. One of our crew guys just tried to talk to us. If we go here, I don't know what he is talking about though. Is it him? Oh, we need to invite him to dinner. We don't have any torpedo components. Alright. That is much better, although now I can't hear out of my ears. Which is kind of the only place I should be hearing anything anyways, when you think about it. Regardless, my nose is much better now. Alright, Iron Republic. Why are we going to the Iron Republic? Let's go to the outer shroom. Turning that way. Approximately. Thatwardly direction. We're absolutely going to make Port Carnelian in this video, by the way. We're not going to wait it out for till the next time, because that'd be silly. But yeah, after this video, we'll be starting a new, rather visceral, nudity-driven horror game. So, 18 plus. I'm watching you youngsters. Actually, I don't care. You watch. I'm not your parents. I'm also not the internet police. Also, it's animated. Nudity, who cares? It's all good. Outer Shroom. Visit the Ville. Gather intelligence. And experiment with our strange catch. Now we have a live specimen. And that's all we're gonna do. Nothing else. Okay. Leaving. You think the Outer Shroom would have more sort of storyline sort of involvement with the Clatterly Heart, which is actually a living ship. So we have a living island and a living ship. I imagine that there should be some sort of like discourse or even recognition between the two of them, but I guess not. We're almost there. Port Carnelian is just on the horizon, and we will grab our next piece of the puzzle, and then Scrimshander next time, which is where? Oh man, it's on the other side of the friggin' world. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, we'll head up there. No big deal. The vortexes. What happens if you go into a vortex? Anyone who's done that before in this game, let me know. I'm kind of curious to know what happens if you go into a vortex. I could just Google it, I suppose, but I'd rather hear first-hand accounts about how people go into vortexes and what happens to them. It's just better that way. Gives people a chance to tell their stories. They could be very cool stories for all I know. Port Carnelian, here we are. Into port we go. It is time. I'm going to tell her the full details about her husband's fate. She deserves to know the truth, Coral and all. The unvarnished truth. She listens quietly as you tell her of the crumbling sealed church of Low Barnett, of her husband's lowly status and humble duties, of the slow infestation of coral crawling over his limbs, his torso, his cheek. She stands abruptly. "Excuse me," she says, and leaves the room. A while later, a servant arrives to escort you out. The mistress hopes you will forgive her, and will be happy to receive you on another evening, but for now, she is indisposed. We're gonna go back. Apparently we just went back and drank some sherry from her. I guess that's pretty well it for now. In the next video, we'll head up to Scrimshander, and we'll go from there. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.